It's Valentine's Day, and because of that, I am using a new deck of cards today, the Lover's Path Tarot. There were a couple I was thinking of getting. There was one with the cards shaped in kind of hearts, love hearts, and I thought that was really nice. But I decided to go with this one because it actually presents lovers in each of the cards. So I've never used these before, they're still wrapped up. So at the back it says, inspired by classic love stories and myths from around the world, the Lover's Path Tarot features beautiful paintings of romantic couples such as Cleopatra and Caesar, Arthur and Guinevere, and Cupid and Psyche, where they're seeking to improve and expand upon a love relationship with one's partner or oneself. And I think we always forget about this second one on days like Valentine's Day. The Lover's Path Tarot offers a sumptuously romantic and transcendent tool for individual growth and understanding. So, Valentine's Day, you know, love it or hate it, it's still a day that occurs and that we all experience. So let's see what these cards, which have that as a special theme, have to offer on this day. And I'm going to do an extended reading again. So what have we got here? Oh, it gives you different layouts for reading. That's interesting. The relationship cross, the dueling path, I guess that's War of the Roses, the burning questions, the past, present, and future. That's interesting. Oh, I like that. They've added a little bit to this deck. So that gives you something a little bit extra, which is nice. And I will get on with it, I promise. I'm just trying to actually get to the cards here. It's very nicely packaged. Oh, and they're wrapped up again. Goodness, it's like a secret love affair here. You can't ever get to it. So, I'm 2 minutes into this video and I haven't even pulled a card yet. My apologies. So, if I can get into these, I will. Oh dear. There we go. So here's, oh, they sound nice as well. So let's see. Okay, these are all cards. So because I'm not a blackjack dealer and not particularly gifted when it comes to shuffling cards, I'm just going to do this. Oh, and I like new decks. And these are these have a kind of papery, cardboardy feel, which you can probably hear. And I like the backs there. That should shuffle them a bit. I'm just kind of being prompted to shuffle them a bit more once I've gathered them back up together. So, I don't know what your plans are for Valentine's Day, but like I said a moment ago, you know, if we're alone, if we're single, it can often feel like a difficult day. For some people, the holidays or these kind of special days are difficult anyway, because it highlights a certain theme, and if that's something that you feel is lacking in your life, it can make it feel worse. So before I even look at the cards, I think it's really important for you to remember that self-love is something that you should practice, that's important to practice on this day. And let's see what the cards actually do say now. Move them in a bit so you can actually see them. Oh wow, okay, great. So I'm doing a Celtic Cross spread here, which is a very kind of in-depth, insightful spread in the tarot. It looks at past, present, future, all sorts of things. Okay, so at the center here we've got Penelope and Odysseus, and that represents justice. Okay, so justice is the karma card. It's cause and effect. What you put in, you get out. Okay, so that's really a very clear and concise message to start this Valentine's Day. If you're in a loving relationship, then that's a result of the actions you've put in. You've brought that about. If you're not in a relationship, it means that it's a reflection of past actions, and if you change your actions and if you change your behaviors, then you can change your future. It's really down to you. You've got a lot of control here. The card crossing this is Merlin and Vivian, and it's the first card of the major arcana here, and it says I heart magic, which is, well, I'm reading it like that. It's one and then the heart and magic. But basically this card is crossing that. So this is very practical. Justice, there's nothing magical about justice. And this is, you know, Merlin is the ultimate wizard. But again, the ultimate wizard here, the magician in the tarot, is about taking action and making things happen. So you don't need magic to create a relationship in your life. All you need to do is put the action in, and then it's not some sort of arcane mystery. What you put in, you can get out. That applies on this day. Making an effort to connect with someone for the future or connect with someone today. Really, it's down to you. You've got a lot of control over this. The root cause of the reading is Isis and Osiris. Beautiful picture there. And that represents love. So this day is all about love. It's Valentine's Day. In the past, transformation, Persephone and Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of the underworld, Hades. And Persephone, she eventually, according to the story, ended up splitting her time between living with her mother and living with him down there in Hades. But massively important for this card is the transformation. Pluto represents change. So in the past, I think you've really tried to change yourself for your relationships, and you've realized that that doesn't really work out. Okay, you've got to be true to yourself. What you're thinking about right now, the Seven of Cups in reverse, this way around, this card represents dreams and not being clear about what you want. This way around, it represents someone who's very clear and focused on what they want in their life. And it seems that for a lot of you watching this reading, what you're focused on is a genuine, loving relationship, a romantic connection. But that isn't something you want far off in the distant future. It's something you want right now. Okay? So this is the future position because it's in reverse. It means that you don't want this to be some distant kind of goal that you're trying to move towards. And the good news is that you have a lot of control here over what happens. So again, I think this reading so far with the cross section here is all about realizing that love and finding love in your life isn't some sort of, you know, pie in the sky idea. You really have to go out there and make it happen in some way. You either have to go and meet people or join groups. I mean, obviously there is a luck factor involved, you know, depending if you meet someone, but you've got to actually make yourself available and put an effort in, and you're already clear on what it is you want. So, you know, that's half the battle anyway. So let me move these to the side. And let's look at what's going on in this sector of the chart. We've got the Prince of Staves in reverse, and we've got Brunhild there. So the Princess of Staves is very much about being overly passionate and moving forward with no idea of what you're doing. It's in reverse, so you're not kind of over the top with all of this. You have a genuine, positive expectation that love can be in your future and in the not too distant future. And what this card is saying is that's reasonable. That's something that you should hang on to because that's what will happen. The next card is Cupid in Psyche here, and that's Awakening. It's in reverse, so it is meant to be. It may not be happening in your life right now, but it will in the not too distant future. The key to making that happen is the Three of Staves in reverse. Three of Staves is about moving forward, okay, and making an effort. It's in reverse. If you don't take any action on this, if you don't follow your own heart, your own desires, your own passions, then it's not going to move forward. If you decide this is something that I want and I'm going to make an effort to achieve it and go out there and look for love in so many words, you know, in different ways you can look for love. You can, like I said, join groups or actually chat to the people you're interested in and make an effort to get yourself out there. When you align yourself with that energy and turn this card around, the outcome is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a blessing from the universe, and it's love. Ace cards are always gifts from the universe, and it's the first card of any suit. So this is the quintessence of love. It is presented to you, but the key to getting that is to actually go out there and find it for yourself. Okay, so that's what this reading is about. And it may not happen today. I mean, it is Valentine's Day, so how great would it be if you met your future husband or wife on Valentine's Day? That's such a great story. It would certainly beat we met on March or whatever, you know? So have hope for this day, but also have hope for the future. Not everyone's going to meet their twin flame, their soulmate, their kindred spirit on Valentine's Day 2016. But what this is saying is wherever you are in your life, whoever you are, if you put yourself out there and if you make an effort to bring this energy into your life, it will be provided to you. But you have to meet it halfway. You know, if you sit at home and the only person you see all day is the pizza delivery guy, then that's your one and only chance to meet someone. If you want to open up your, the opportunities for love and romance, and actually go out there and make a bit more of an effort. So this is very, very positive for all of us to really hang on to the dream and to hold on to this notion and idea that love is possible for all of us, because the truth is it is. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a private reading with me about your love life or anything else, career, education, spirituality, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab and you can order your reading there. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.